Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde. So today I want to talk about Bryan Johnson's blueprint and a few of his products. And what inspired me to want to talk about this is that actually in my last video, I realized I featured two of his products on accident just because that's how much I use them. And I was like, oh, I'm not sponsored by him, but I'll talk about his products for sure. And actually in another video where I was doing like a health reset, this video, is when I first got one of his products, and I used that in the video as well. It was in fact this longevity mix, so we'll talk about that. Of course, in that video I was just trying a bunch of things and I was in a really bad place in my life, so I just looked super drained regardless, but I think that it was a good start to get on a few of these blueprint products. So anyway, now I am in a much better place in my life, and I also, while improving my life and improving my health, really got onto loving more and more of his products. I'm not saying that they're perfect, they're expensive, but super cool to have the options that he provides. So yeah, this is actually how much of a nerd I am. I have my Don't Die hat. I think it's super cool. And let's begin with maybe the most infamous, I don't know if it is actually, Bryan Johnson's snake oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. It actually is now empty. I just finished it like 2 days ago. And I've had this for 2 months. I mean, I was practically drinking this stuff, like, kind of wish there was more.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, got nothing out of that. Literally, I drained this. I am in love. But when I first bought this olive oil, I was trying a bunch of different types of olive oils. So at first taste, I thought it had kind of a strong taste. I mean, strong can be very good, can be indicative of a lot of polyphenols, which is awesome. And I love that it's tested to be super high in antioxidants. So also, if you don't already know, most olive oil in the United States is trash. So it's good to have a reliable brand that you can order that is also definitely proven to be super healthy. So yeah, big fan, a little bit expensive, but still a big fan. The next product, and I featured this in my last video, is Matcha ceremonial grade. I think honestly you can get many great ceremonial grade matchas, but I'd say this is a solid choice. I don't think it's better than other ceremonial matchas I've tried, but it is like, it's pretty decent honestly. The next, which I just brought up, longevity mix. This is a really solid product. Like, it is full of so many things. The things that attracted me to it most, well, I wasn't initially attracted to creatine until I learned about how beneficial it is for longevity. So the creatine, the glycine and the taurine, I could do a whole other video about glycine and how wonderful it is, and it's actually helped me with OCD, which is not something a lot of people talk about, but it's also just good for you overall. And hyaluronic acid, super anti-aging. People apply it to their skin, but ingesting it is actually probably even more beneficial. And then here, I'm gonna put a list with everything else in this product, which is a lot, as you'll see. And it's such an easy drink. I featured it in my original Getting Healthy video, and yeah, I'm a fan. This is my second bag. I have my third bag coming. My mom's bringing it for me from the US. Thank you, Mom. Okay, the next thing, and I featured this in my last video, Metabolic Protein. Honestly, this stuff tastes so good. I am in love. I got the natural chai flavor. The ingredients are great. It's solid. I mean, this is like, I think it's third-party tested. Yes, independent third-party test results for every batch. And so that is what, like, that is the thing I love most about Bryan Johnson's products. Like, yes, you're going to pay a high price point, but if you want good quality things, you always are usually. And his also offer the third-party testing. And I do believe that he, being who he is, like, genuinely wants to give people the best he can. So that's something I really appreciate about Bryan Johnson. And the last thing is NAC. This also has ginger and curcumin in it. NAC is great. This actually, I just finished this too. My mom's gonna bring me another one of these that I just ordered from the US, coming to me in Costa Rica. I am so sold on the benefits of NAC. I actually used to take it years ago for, well, I have issues like with my ears. I was taking it also for mental health reasons. And the issue I was having though is that it was making me sweat like crazy and smell really bad. I don't think that this is causing that same issue, and it's super effective. It really helps my ears a lot actually. So super into NAC, amazing antioxidant benefits. Couldn't recommend it more. Okay, I just want to add that obviously I think these products are pretty great, particularly the snake oil. And what I'm about to say does not apply to the snake oil. But the issue I see here is that they come in non-biodegradable packaging. And all of these actually have a little plastic scoop in them, you know, for measuring the correct amount, which is great, but all of this I think should be in a biodegradable package, as to reduce plastic usage, help the environment, and the little scoop should be also biodegradable. That is my only big note for Bryan Johnson. I guess to sum it up, I'd say that his products are a decent bang for your buck considering the fact that they're third-party tested and that he really is committed to quality, and that's something I really appreciate about Bryan Johnson. In terms of the Blueprint protocol, I don't follow it, but you can take pointers, like you can do whatever you want. I take some pointers from it. I like that he's vegan, and the only thing non-vegan he does, at least the last time I checked, was collagen. And I am flexitarian, basically 98% vegan. I don't eat eggs or dairy either, fish occasionally. So a lot of the things that Bryan eats I think are great. I think that eating a whole foods approach is super important. So buying his products is great, but also eating as whole and clean as possible is the bigger part of the picture, I think. These are all just complements to that, basically. So yeah, I do appreciate some of his products, and I am not sponsored at all. If you want to sponsor me, Bryan Johnson, please do. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.